Hello everyone and welcome to another podcast of It's Football Not Soccer. My name is Michael, I'm joined today by Tope.
Right there.
And by Jordan.
Hi guys.
And today we're going to talk about a topic that's not normally discussed amongst football fans, and it's about the rumours that have recently come out about an English Premiership footballer and another Premiership footballer who are going to maybe come out as homosexual. So obviously it's a touchy subject, guys, but what do we think in general about maybe these two players potentially coming out, as they say?
Well, for me, personally, it doesn't matter. I think it always matters what you do on the pitch, but obviously there is a bigger picture from that. But I think they will be well received by the press because there hasn't been an openly gay football in the Premiership, like a high quality player or like an England international. I think they'll be very well received. You've seen many successful and well-received homosexual singers and actors and things like that. So I think probably the media and everyone is crying out for a football one. So I think they'll be very well received.
Yeah, like you said, in the world of football, off the top of my head, there's only three I can recall. Obviously, most recent being Thomas Hitzlsperger, but he's obviously recently retired and then decided to come out. We had, was it Justin Fashanu?
Yeah,
he
Justin
come out in the 90s. Yeah. And also, I don't know the player's name, but in the MLS, a year or so ago, he came out and he was very well received by the public and the press as well, and I think it can only be a good thing for football.
Exactly.
I think we need role models, and we talk a lot about the racial side of things, and it'd be good to talk about sexual preference as well. And there's people out there who might be gay, they might be straight, but they need these kind of role models. And in football, I don't think there's enough.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah.
What do you think, guys, about the potential pressure of coming out in football? Obviously, on the terraces, there's a lot of abuse being thrown out, and some will say it's banter, some will say it's a bit over the line. Do you think that the reason footballers aren't coming out is because of maybe the pressure and the worries that how they're received by fans in stadiums?
Well, I believe so because I mean, like I've got personal work experience. I'm actually working in a football ground, and Brighton is known for a lot of.
Yeah, I was going to say that as well.
So, with our briefing we had with our manager, he said, "Well, you know, guys, Brighton are known for a lot of in terms of their population, there's a lot more homosexual people than others in other genres of in other locations, demographic areas." And so they did tell us to expect chants and jeers and just to get on with your job, be as professional as possible. But to be fair, from what we were briefed about to what I actually experienced, it was pretty pleasant. There was no sort of scenes of that. So I think there is a stigma of if I come out, I might be perceived as the banner of the football game. So the 90 minutes will just be just people jeering at me and whatever. But I don't think that's. I think that generation sort of died down now.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think you're always going to get the 0.1% of people out there who are idiots. And for example, with the Chelsea fans who pushed the black man off the train. So you're always going to get that small percentage, but I think you've got to look at, like you said, the bigger picture. I think it'd be very well received. And also, for me, the fact that it could be an England international, that's something that I think you can look up to and say, I'm proud an English international has come out and they're representing us. It doesn't matter if they're black, white, straight, homosexual. It doesn't really matter, but we're going to support them no matter what. So I think it's only positive.
I think they'll be like a celebrity as well. They'll be like outside of football. They'll be okay. I think they'll make a lot of money as well. To be fair, just doing all these like interviews, and there'll be so much press on this person or on these people that I think they'll be very well.
And
received.
even though that isn't like, if they do make money, it's not the point of it. Then there might be other homosexuals footballers out there who think they've been so well received.
Exactly.
I now feel comfortable coming out. So even though it's not the what you want to play on it, but
sort
it will encourage others.
One person's courage can spur on everyone else who's actually hiding.
Exactly that. So that's our thoughts on it, guys. Let us know what you think by commenting on this podcast. Also remember to like and subscribe if you've liked what you've heard. And thanks for listening.
Take care.
Take care.